Of course, I already had pre-recorded videos in the way, so this video is going out a little bit later than I wanted to. That being like a day later than I wanted it to. But at the moment, it is 1:22 in the morning, 6/29/2020, or June 29th for anyone that doesn't know their numbers. This video is going up the 30th, so I'm recording this a little bit in advance. But yeah, so as you see in the title of the video, some shit has really gone down on Twitter. My Twitter, all of June 28th, has been bombarded with Ethan from H3H3 Productions and Gila from H3H3 Productions and Starkilla, who is H3H3's biggest dick rider, and all the other commentary community channels such as Nicholas DeOrio, Augie, Boblax, all of them going back and forth rapidly at each other. Mainly this video, we're mainly going to be talking about Gila, Ethan, Nicholas DeOrio, Boblax, and Starzilla. So what actually started all of this? So yesterday on Twitter, Keemstar put up a little bit of a rant about a sexual assault allegation. Let's roll that real quick.
I'm going to have a little bit of a rant, and I haven't researched everything, so I don't have all the details. So maybe there's something extra to this story that I just don't know about, right? But I just read a Me Too movement, or Me Too statement about these gamers. They live in a gamer house. One's a guy, one's a girl. The guy's drunk. He jumps into her bed. He's like putting his hand up against her chin. He like grabs her hand, kisses it. He grazes his hand across her chest. And the girl says, I was so shocked by all these three things that I just didn't even react. I just was froze. I didn't say anything. It's your responsibility to say something. If a guy's making a moves on you and you don't want that to happen, you got to say no. Like that's your responsibility. You have to say no. You can't just not do anything and then be like, he wronged me. What? You got to say no. You have to say no. And what are we talking about? This? We're talking about kissing a hand? That's what we're talking about? Now, if you would have said to him, get away from me, and he still grabbed your hand and kissed it, fine. But when you say nothing, no like, hey, you're crossing the line, hey, too much, and he just kisses your hand, why didn't you pull your hand away? Like, I don't get it. I mean, maybe there's more details out there that I just don't know about, right? Maybe there's more stories out there about this individual. Maybe he is a creep, right? But based on what I just read, and I didn't even read the full thing because I couldn't get through it because I was so angry that this person's getting Me Too'd for kissing a girl's hand. You, the female, have a responsibility to say, no, stop. I don't like this. Get away. No, you have that responsibility. I don't have all the details, but if this whole man's career is completely finished and ruined from kissing a girl's hand, I think your career should be ruined too. Because that's not right. It's not right. It's not right. That's not right. It's not sexual abuse. It's not rape. It's just not right. If he crossed the line, you need to tell him right away, you're crossing the line. And if he doesn't back off, then expose.
Gila Klein quoted the tweet saying, what a terrible and dangerous take. Victims of sexual assault already have a hard enough time speaking out, with feelings of shame and guilt. The last thing we need is for someone like Keemstar to also criticize how they should have just said no. Fuck Keemstar. Now, I do kind of agree with this. You know, just telling someone to say no is actually harder than it is in the moment, because, you know, there's so many different things running through your head that you really don't know what to do. But the one thing I don't like about this tweet is that Gila said the last thing we need is for someone like Keemstar. No, the last thing we need is for anyone to say something like that. It's not just Keemstar. We don't need anyone to say stuff like that. Ethan then quoted some of Keemstar's tweets in a thread saying, Keemstar got his partner status back for one day and he's already a sexual assault apologist. As you can see in the left-hand side of this tweet, it says, based on these responses from Twitter, I stand corrected. Kissing a girl's hand is sexual harassment, borderline rape. Even if the girl gives no verbal or physical signs that she's uncomfortable that the man is crossing boundaries, it's still rape. I am smarter now. Thanks, Twitter. Ethan then went on to tweet, I love when Keemstar takes a strong stance against victims of sexual harassment while admitting he hasn't even read the full post. Now that's what I call news. Now, I kind of agree with Ethan on that. You know, Keem, you really do need to read a whole story before you really make a video on this, but you know, it just gets worse. So at 4:38 in the morning, Nicholas DeOrio tweets out on June 28th, the Deplatformers Do Not Rest, where he quotes the two tweets that I have shown of Gila and Ethan. At 5:45 p.m., Ethan then tweets out, Keemstar victim shaming equals cool. Ethan calling it out equals enemy of the free world. Commentary community in a nutshell. Wow, that is a big blow at the commentary community. Boblax then decided to chime in at 6:28 p.m. saying the issue isn't that you called Keem out, it's that you brought up the partnership program. It looks like you're trying to get him kicked from it again. I mean, Ethan, you did already sponsor Shame once, so I mean, I'm not surprised. Now, in between all of this, Nicholas DeOrio is going absolutely crazy on H3H3 Productions in this thread. He says, H3H3 doesn't make content with clarification. He makes reckless hit pieces designed to do damage and not tell the truth. Also define false hate. He commented on a rumor involving a girl Dr. Disrespect supposedly slept with, not unlike how Ethan covered Pro Jared. Then the other situation was his opinion based on a tweet longer. How is that fake hate? Ethan responded to one instance of about 20 where we have called him out for dragging this petty internet beef between himself and Keemstar. And the only reason he responded here was because he could paint us a sexual assault apologist. He's as slimy as it gets. The truth is, Ethan and his wife will retweet and promote any negative press Keemstar's way, whether accusations come from verified sources or not. This is the man who tried to turn Keemstar, helping put a swatter in prison, into a bad thing even after he donated to the family. So excuse me if I doubt his sincerity. Excuse me if I don't think he gives a fuck about community members Keem has wronged. Excuse me if I notice my entire channel was demonetized a little over a week after making a video on him. Excuse me if I think Ethan only cares about Ethan. God damn, Nick. Go off, bro. Ethan at 9:13 p.m. responded to Boblax saying, you should probably be more concerned with Keemstar sending hate to a victim, while admitting he didn't even read the whole thing. Then my tweet, don't you think? Boblax responded saying, did he name the victim in his videos? Ethan said, don't be dense, it took me 5 seconds to find it. Boblax said, okay, if she is getting shit from Keem's tweet, I obviously don't like that and I wish it wasn't the case. As I said, you have the right to call him out. All I'm saying is that people like Nick think you're trying to deplatform Keem when you target his income. At 9:25 p.m., Boblax tweeted out, stop trying to turn my giving you a clarification on Nick's criticism into I don't care about the victims. My sister and mother are both rape victims. I care about this issue a lot. How dare you suggest I don't care? Damn, Boblax just dropped the hammer on him. Starzilla then responded to Boblax saying, bro, you completely ignored what he was saying and you defended Keem. I'm truly sorry if that happened to your family, but using it in this situation is equivalent to saying I'm not racist, I have black friends. Your actions show different from what you are claiming you care about. Good point again, Starzilla. My direct family members have been sexually assaulted, so that's a big part of my life. Is exactly the same as I have a black friend, so I can say the N-word, lol. Did that strike a chord with you? It's clear how you guys feel about black people, so I'm not surprised on your guys' take in this situation. And my point being that his actions speak differently than what he's saying. How we feel about black people? Are you fucking retarded? You're saying how we feel about black people? Dude, Starkilla is on a fucking another level. If he thinks that commentary channels and like the whole just people in the community hate black people, he's in the community, so that means he hates black people. Boblax at 10:11 p.m. says, I'm just gonna drop this stuff with H3. He thought I was Team Keem and lashed out. Whatever. People already know I'm not on any team. What bothered me was implying I don't care about rape victims. If he deletes that tweet, I'll be happy. And here comes Cockroyd and Starzilla at 10:48 p.m. I'm not apologizing because I stand by what I say. I never said I had a personal problem with Boblax. I disagree with his take in this situation. If your own spin is fucked up, then I'm truly sorry. I never said I don't believe him. All I said is that his actions should match. Boblax responded saying, I don't have to take on the sexual assault story Keem was talking about because I haven't looked into it yet, but I do care about victims. Starzilla then said, I believe that you care, but I think Ethan's said it best, referring back to the tweet in the past. Boblax then said, I can be concerned with both. Him taking my tweet and saying you need to care about more important things is a deflection. Starzilla responded saying, this is legit the same argument people use for White Lives Matter. Boblax responded, what? All I said is that H3 mentioning Keem's partnership program makes it look like he's trying to deplatform Keem. Why is this being twisted into so many horrible implications? Starkilla did not respond after that.
So hey guys, Future Sloth here. So while I was editing this video and not avidly looking at Twitter like I typically do, there was some more stuff that actually went down. So at 3:50 a.m., Nicholas DeOrio tweeted out, Ethan, if someone disagrees with me, they must be racist, Klein, with the epic clapback horse emoji. He included an attachment showing some guy saying to Nicholas DeOrio, all cute, Nick's just finding out that he has issues with black people. I mean, it's not like he supported his friends anti-black racism and mocked two black women for calling it out, but sure you have no issue with us. And then H3H3 included a picture of Nicholas DeOrio and Keemstar together. Yeah, that really shows someone's racist, bud. At 4:06 a.m., Augie decided to chime in and he said, so in my absence tonight, Ethan Klein endorses a message that claims Nick DeOrio hates black people and calls out Boblax for not supporting sexual assault victims first. Not liking what I see at all. The mask is slipping fast on just how disingenuous Ethan really is. Augie has great grammatical words. I love it. Nick at 4:14 a.m. The evidence that some nobody Twitter account is claiming proves I'm a racist is that I haven't called out Boblax publicly on tweeting the N-word. Ethan unknowingly co-signed this. He also follows Boblax and hasn't commented on it. The best part is it also applies to him.
Fuck you, nigger faggot.
Augie at 4:20 in the morning said, and by the way, final take for tonight because I'm spilling too many of my talking points for my giant birthday news stream tomorrow. Happy birthday, Augie. But calling everyone who dislikes you biased for Keemstar is cringe and a wasted, easy, flawed argument at H3H3 Productions. Boblax chimed in at 4:23 a.m. saying they've all got each other on speed dial, and as you can see on the left, it's Nicholas DeOrio with Keemstar, and on the right, it's Ethan and Hilo with Susan. Augie tweeted at 4:29 in the morning stating, I'm no longer as interested in an H3 discussion as I was before. If Ethan were to hit me up and be down with it, I would still do it, but I think he's dishonest and I am no longer pursuing it myself. Nick finally went on a little bit of a rant at 4:51 in the morning stating, also, if you're coming to my account to let me know I'm racist because I won't call my friends out, just accept the block, lol, because I genuinely don't give a shit about racial slurs someone that literally isn't even me said. I don't give a shit about what old tweet you pulled up or private Discord message you received either. I don't live vicariously through others, and I'm not required to disavow things I never said because you send me a strongly worded tweet I can't be bothered to read. You didn't have to, lol. Also, spoiler. When you make your video, I'm not going to watch it. Get shit on, Starkilla. Back to pass, Dimitri. But yeah, so H3H3 and his little cock rider Starzilla are now just targeting the commentary community. I really am not surprised that H3H3 is not done with this whole Keemstar thing. Can I roll a clip back in the day of Keemstar and H3H3 on a podcast together where H3H3 said that he really respects Keemstar and the grind that he does and the content he makes, and also claiming that he's funny?
As much friction and beef as we had, I appreciate you. And the fucking struggle you went through to be successful on YouTube was real. Mm-hmm. And as much of a douchebag as you are, self-admittedly, you're an entertaining guy. And YouTube certainly wouldn't be the same without you. So I appreciate you.
I appreciate that. That was very kind. Thanks.
Genuine.
Yeah, so Ethan, on that note, you're a fucking hypocrite. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Back to another commentary video. Love making these videos. Back on the grind. Remember, guys, if you did enjoy this video or you learned something, it would mean a lot to me if you could leave a like on today's video. Also, guys, remember, if you're not already, feel free to click that subscribe button with those post notifications on so you get a notification on your phone, tablet, and even laptop every time that I upload a brand new video to the channel, which is every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Guys, thank you guys so much again for watching once again. It really means the world to me that you guys stuck around till the end of this video. But guys, remember to do all those great things you guys do on a daily basis, such as liking, commenting, favoriting, subscribing, sharing, turning on those post notifications, all those great things you guys do. Guys, remember to follow me on Twitter at SirSloth with 2 H's and no spaces. But guys, remember, the beanie and the crooked glasses stay on during sex, but that's how we have to wrap up the video. Guys, remember to stay tuned this week, because hopefully this weekend or early next week, my biggest video ever will be out for you guys, and I hope you guys do stick around for it. Tell your friends, your grandparents, your uncle, your aunt, your dad, your mom, your sister's boyfriend, the guy your sister's cheating on her boyfriend with. Tell them all to tune in. But guys, thank you once again for watching, and I will see you all in my next video tomorrow. Peace.